Okay, so this is Audrey Naber doing this, and my student is Caitlin. Okay, so what books did you bring today?
Frozen, Are You My Mother, and Gilbert and Lost Tooth.
Yeah. Why did you bring those books?
So I could show you how good I read.
Yeah. Which book is your favorite out of these?
Frozen,
Why is that your favorite?
because Elsa has powers
Yeah.
and she makes a castle, and because Olaf's alive.
Olaf's pretty funny, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is Frozen your favorite movie?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna look at Garfield and answer these questions about reading and how you like to read. So it says, please circle the picture that describes how you feel when you read a book. Number 1 is how you feel when you read a book on a rainy Saturday. How do you feel when you read a book on a rainy Saturday?
Happy.
Happy? Like the happiest one or this happy one?
Happiest.
How do you feel when you read a book in school during free time? Which one? You can just point. That one. How do you feel about reading for fun at home?
Happy.
This happy one or the happiest? Okay. How do you feel about getting a book for a present?
Happiest. Because I did get a book for a present.
What book did you get?
Storybook Bible, Berenstain Bears one.
Oh, a Berenstain Bears Bible? That's cool. I've never heard of that. How do you feel about spending free time reading a book?
Kinda happy.
Kinda happy? So this one. How do you feel about starting a new book?
Really happy.
That's kind of exciting, isn't it?
Mhm.
How do you feel about reading during summer vacation?
Really happy.
Really happy? How do you feel about reading instead of playing?
Kind of happy.
Kind of happy, okay. Would you rather play instead of read? No? Okay. How do you feel about going to a bookstore?
Glad.
Glad. Do you have a library at your school?
Yeah.
You do like going to the library?
Kinda.
Kinda. How do you feel about reading different kinds of books?
Really happy.
What different kinds of books do you like to read?
Junie B. Jones, Frozen, and Are You My Mother?
Are You My Mother? Yeah. What Junie B. Jones book is your favorite?
The first one.
What's the first one?
I forgot.
Oh, okay. Do you like the Peep in Your Pocket one? Yeah, that's one of my favorites. How do you feel when a teacher asks you questions about what you read?
Glad.
How do you feel about reading workbook pages and worksheets?
Really glad.
how do you feel about reading in school?
Really happy.
Really happy. Okay. How do you feel about reading your school books?
Exciting.
Excited. What subject do you like to read about the most out of your school books?
Fairy ones.
You like fairy books? Okay. How do you feel about learning from a book?
Glad.
Glad. How do you feel when it's time for reading in class?
Really glad.
Really glad.
One
Okay.
of the favorites we have to do.
We'll just stop at that. So you like reading a lot, it seems like? Yeah, reading is fun. Okay. So now we're just going to talk about what you like. Does that seem easy? Yeah. Do you like sports?
Yeah.
What kind of sports do you like?
Soccer.
Soccer. Do you like animals?
Yeah.
You have a dog, don't you?
Yep.
What's your dog's name again?
Milo.
Milo. What's your favorite kind of animal?
Dogs and cats.
Dogs and cats. Do you have cats too? Yeah.
Our Rusty died on the road.
Rusty died.
He got so lazy, like Scratch.
Yeah.
So he just lays on the road.
Yeah.
Milo killed our kittens.
Oh, Milo doesn't like kittens. Oh. Do you like to read books about cats and dogs? Yeah. What about cooking? Do you like cooking? Yeah. Do you cook with Mom? Sometimes. What about reading a book about magic?
Magic.
You like magic? Elsa has magic, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
What about drawing and painting? Do you like drawing and painting?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you draw? What do you like to draw?
Pictures of me and my friends.
Yeah. Do you like horses? Didn't you want to get a horse? Yeah. Is your mom gonna let you get a horse?
I think she said we might get a miniature horse sometime.
Oh, you have goats, right? Yeah.
And cows and chickens.
You have cows too?
3.
Do you milk them? No. Are they beef cattle? Yeah. What about monsters? Do you like to read about monsters? Yeah? You like to read about anything. Is there anything you don't like to read about? No? Anything?
No.
Has there ever been a book that you've read that you don't like? No? Okay. So now we are going to actually read, and I have a couple books for you to choose from. I have one about worms. It's called Wiggly Worms. And I have one about zebras. It's How Zebras Got Their Stripes. And then I have one about the 3 little pigs. Which one do you want to read?
The 3 little pigs.
Okay. And then you just have to click right here and it'll turn the page for you.
The 3 little
And
pigs.
hold on 1 second. I just have to take some notes so I remember how you read. Okay, you can
Three
start.
little pigs. Once upon a time, a three lived three little pigs. One day the pigs left home. It was time for them to build homes of their own. The first little pig built a straw house. When he was done, he sat down to eat lunch. He happy meal. Slurped and crunched until suddenly he heard a knock on the door. It was a wolf. Little pig, let me come in, said the wolf. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin, said the little pig. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, growled the wolf. The wolf huffed and puffed and puffed and huffed and blew the house in. Whoosh! The house blew a hask. The little pig ran to his brother's home. The second little pig built his house out of sticks. The first little pig told his brother about the wolf? Sticks are strong. Then strong, said the second little pig. That's when they heard a knock on the door. Little pigs, let me come in, said the wolf. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Answered the little pigs. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, growled the wolf. The wolf huffed and puffed and puffed. The wolf huffed and puffed and puffed and huffed and blew the house in. The little pigs ran all the way to their brother's house. The third little pig built a brick house. He was begging pigs when his brothers barged in. Crying out, the wolf, let's see the wolf. Blow down this house. Bounced the third little pig. Knock, knock, knock. The three little pigs locked at the door. Little pigs, let me come in, yelled the wolf. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Shouted the three little pigs. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll Blow your house in, growled the wolf. The wolf huffed and puffed and puffed and huffed and fell over. The wolf lay on the ground out of breath. The three little pigs lift help ever. The three little pigs never ever begging pigs in the song. The end.
Good job. Did you like the book? Yeah. Have you read that book before? Something like it.
Are
Okay.
we gonna read one of my books?
We can read one of your books, yeah. We're going to talk about this one first, though. Can you tell me about the book? What happened?
There was a wolf and he wanted to get in the three little pigs' houses, but they said not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. So he huffed and puffed and blew their house in. And then he went to the next one and did that to them. Then he went to the next one and he couldn't get his down and he ran out of breath and he laid there forever and the pigs never saw him again.
Yeah. Why do you think he wanted to get into their houses?
Because he wanted to eat them.
Oh no. Which house couldn't he blow in?
The brick house.
Why do you think that was?
Because bricks are strong.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of the book?
When he ran out of breath on the third little pig's house.
Yeah. It was good that he didn't get in. What happened in the beginning of in the book?
The three little pigs decided to listen to their mom and go live by themselves.
Okay. So they all built their own houses?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to go back to one part of the book quick and reread one part. Let me find it quick. Can you read this page one more time?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
The third little pig built a brick house. He was begging pigs when his brothers burst in.
Okay, you can stop right there. What do you think that part means?
It means they just run in and push the door open.
barged in. But what about this part right here? Look at this picture. What does the pig look like he's doing?
Baking
Baking? Yeah. What does he look like he's baking?
pie.
Baking pies? So what does this say right here?
He was baking pigs.
Pies. Baking pies. Does that make sense now? Yeah? Were you kind of confused? Yeah. Good job. Did you bake pies for today?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have pumpkin
Are you
pie.
going to try a piece of all three of them before you go?
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to have enough room in my stomach for all three. But I like apple pie. Okay. Any other parts that you want to talk about in the book? No? Do you want to read one of your books? Okay. Which book do you want to read?
Frozen.
Frozen. A Tale of Two Sisters.
Princess Elsa and Princess Anna are sisters. Elsa has a secret. She has magic powers. She can create ice. Elsa makes a mistake. Her magic hits Anna. Anna is very cold. Their parents worry. Anna gets warm again. She wants to be friends with her big sister. To keep Anna safe, Elsa stays away. It makes Elsa sad. Anna and Elsa grow up. Anna meets Prince Hans. They fall in love. Elsa becomes queen. The kingdom cheers. Anna wants to marry Hans. Elsa says no. Anna and Elsa argue. Anna pulls off Elsa's glove. Magic ice shoots from Elsa's hand. Elsa runs far away. She does not want her magic to hurt anyone. Elsa covers the land with snow. She makes an ice palace. The kingdom needs Elsa to stop the storm. There is so much snow. Anna must find Elsa. Anna meets Kristoff and his reindeer Sven. They help her search for Elsa. They meet Olaf. He is a nice snowman. He leads them to Elsa. The kingdom worries about Anna. Hans will find her. Anna finally finds Elsa. She tells Elsa to come home. Elsa is afraid she might hurt someone. Anna will not listen. Elsa grows angry. She blasts Anna with a bolt of ice. Elsa makes a giant snowman. He chases Anna and her friends out of the palace. Elsa's blast is turning Anna to ice. An old troll helps Anna. He says an act of true love can't save her. Hans finds Elsa. His guards bring her home. Hans will not kiss Anna. He does not love her. He just wants to rule the kingdom. Anna is almost frozen. Kristoff loves Anna. His kiss might save her, but Elsa needs Anna's help. Hans tries to hurt Elsa. Anna blocks his sword when she freezes solid. Elsa is safe. She cries. She hugs Anna. Anna starts to melt. Her act of love had saved their lives. The sisters are best friends at last.
That's a good ending. It's kind of sad during some parts.
I read it fast.
You did read it fast. You read it very well. Do you read that book a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask you some questions about the book? What was one important problem in the story?
Elsa was almost getting hurt.
Almost getting hurt. Elsa was? Yeah. How was the problem solved?
When Anna froze and saved Elsa.
Who are the main characters?
Hans, Sven, Olaf, Anna, Kristoff, and Elsa.
Which was the most important character?
Elsa.
Elsa, you think? Yeah, probably. Where does the story take place?
I forgot.
You forgot? Okay. How does the story start?
As them being kids and playing good together in the ballroom.
What most important things happened in the story?
That Anna got hurt by Elsa 2 times, and Elsa almost got hurt by Hans.
What happened last? What was the end of the story?
Hans tried to kill Elsa with his sword, but Anna saving her.
Yeah. Okay, very good. I'm going to ask you some more questions, but then we'll be done. Unless you want to read another book. Do you want to read another book?
I'll try.
You want to? Do you want to read one of my books or one of your books?
One of yours.
One of mine. Okay. I'm going to ask you more questions and then we'll read one of my books.
How long does this record?
I'm not sure how long it records, but it's at 34 minutes right now. How old are you, Caitlin?
6 years old.
6. What is reading?
It's something fun to do, and it helps you learn words.
When you're reading and come to something you don't know, what do?
You sound it out and try your best.
And I heard you doing that with our book. Does it work good for you? Yeah. What else can you do, you think?
You can ask for help.
Do you ever do anything else to help you?
You can concentrate.
Concentrate? Who do you know that's a good reader?
My brother and me.
Your brother and you? Why do you think Ethan is a good reader?
Because he's on to my dad's books and they have lots of words.
His books have lots of words. Do they have any pictures?
Not really.
No. Do you think Ethan ever comes to something he doesn't know when he's reading? Yeah. Why do you think he does? Or what do you think he does to help him understand?
Look at the pictures.
Look at the pictures in his book. Yeah. Probably sound it out like you do. If you knew that someone was having trouble reading, what would you do to help that person?
Tell them to sound it out and look at the picture. And if they don't understand it, you can tell them.
Yeah, you can just tell them what the word is too. What could your teacher do to help that person?
Forgot.
That's okay. Does your teacher help you sometimes? What does she usually do?
We usually do math, and sometimes I can't get it, so we raise our hands and she comes and helps.
Yeah. What does she do for reading?
We do an AR test.
You do a test. When did you learn to read?
In kindergarten.
Kindergarten? And what grade are you in right now?
1st grade.
So you're doing pretty well already, huh? Yeah, you've learned a lot quickly. How did you learn to read?
By my mom helping me.
Yeah, your mom helped you a lot. How did people help you learn to read? What did your mom do?
She told me to read some of the words, and I got a few of them right, and I got a few of them wrong. And she said try and sound them out, and I did. And I still got them wrong, so she told me the words.
Yeah. What would you like to do better as a reader?
Read books I like.
Read books you like, yeah. Do you think you're a good reader?
Yeah.
Why do you think you're a good reader?
Because I get lots of words right, and my brother helps me sometimes.
Uh-huh. Well,
And
that's good that your brother helps you.
I read one of my math papers at school.
Mm-hmm. So, which book did you want to read?
That worm one.
The worm one? That looks interesting, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I really want to know how zebras get their stripes too. I want to read both of them.
Both of them? Okay. Which one do you want to read first?
How do zebras get their stripes?
Okay.
How do zebras get their stripes? Long, long ago, there was no zebras, but there was a lot of Brr. Donkeys. The donkeys worked hard and very days. They had no time to play around to relax. It was just work, work, work. The donkeys carried heavy bundles. They carried the bundles for mills, but they never felt happy for the work they did. There was a lot of donkeys. There were lines all the way there to there.
Yeah, there are a lot of donkeys.
One day, 2 donkeys got fed up. They did not want to work all the time. Instead, they went to red in green fields. They went to drink more clean streams, and they went to live on soft grass. The donkeys went to see a wise old man. They told him their problems. The wise old man thought and thought. He agreed that they worked too hard, and he went to help the donkeys. Then suddenly the wise old man jumped up. I have an idea, he said. What is your idea? Asked the donkeys. I am going to plant you, said the man. I will plant you, and no one will know you are donkeys. Is it getting close to how they get their stripes?
Yeah.
He's gonna paint them.
Yep.
There's the white. The wise old man went off to find some paint, and he runt in, jumped a mentor of mice, mounts. He had to pots of paint. One pot filled with white paint, and the other was filled with black paint. Ooh, ah. So this is how zebras got invented.
Do you think this is a true story or a made-up story?
Made up.
Made up? Maybe, yeah.
I don't think donkeys would be that still and work and work and work.
Yeah.
the old man begging to paint the donkeys. First he painted them white, and then he painted black stripes over the white paint. When he was finished, the donkeys did not look at all like donkeys. You know, look like donkeys. The wise old man said. At first, one will be food. I will call you zebra. Zomaskin. Else, I will call you zebras. The zebras went to a field to graze on one path. Them and they did not have to work. Instead, they laid in the green and slept. So soon, whether donkeys, so the zebras, they asked zebras where they come from. Then the zebras told the donkeys their secret. The donkeys all rushed to see the wise old man. I bet he was painting one, and then all of them ran to him. Make us into zebras too, they pleased. So the wise old man pleased more donkeys. As he did, more and more donkeys came. This is long.
Oh, it's almost done.
The old man old called not plant fast. Angry. Soon the donkeys banked impent. They begging to kick and steer and out. And they knocked over the paint pots.
Uh-oh.
All right, now a lot of donkeys have to work. Can I stop reading?
This is the last page. Do you want me to read it? Yeah. There was no more paint. The painted donkeys ran off to become zebras. The unpainted donkeys, because of their impatience, had to return to work. This is why both donkeys and zebras roam the earth. This is also why it is important to be patient. Was that a harder book?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was longer. Do you want to read the worms one, or are we done?
Then.
Done? Okay. Well, thank you for reading for me.
Mm-hmm.
And this.